Bible Baptist Church Weekly Summaries. Bible School on the Lord's Day, Sunday, Colossians 1:17. And he is before all things, and in him all things consist. Jesus Christ is creation's center. Creation is a cosmos, an ordered system. Creation is not a chaos, a disordered system, or a state of utter confusion. Everything is created through the living God, Jesus Christ. Nothing is done by chance or by the laws of nature. Jesus made the universe, was before the universe, and preserves the universe. Morning worship on the Lord's Day, Sunday. Romans 6:19. I speak in human terms because of the weakness of your flesh. For just as you presented your members as slaves of uncleanness and of lawlessness leading to more lawlessness, so now present your members as slaves of righteousness for holiness. The infirmity of our flesh means bondslave to our flesh. We are either in bondservice to sin or in bondservice to the living God. Flesh is the human faculty influenced by sin. Before the Roman believers were saved, they served sin with great zeal. Believers still sin, but believers are no longer bound by sin. Believers should present their members as slaves to righteousness, live cleaner and cleaner, purer and purer, and holier lives. Evening worship on the Lord's Day, Sunday. Ecclesiastes 7:16. Do not be overly righteous, nor be overly wise. Why should you destroy yourself? Caution. We cannot have principles too strong. We cannot love God too much. We cannot honor God too highly. We cannot serve God too earnestly. We cannot trust God too implicitly. Overly righteous, meaning play-acting righteousness. Overly wise, meaning play-acting wisdom. The word to use is pretense, self-righteousness, pride. Wisdom should be tempered with humility and reverence. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 16:18. Bible study and prayer meeting on Wednesday. Matthew 18:18-20. Assuredly I say to you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Again I say to you that if two of you agree on earth concerning anything that they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am there in the midst of them. Christ will deal with the offenders who take lightly the discipline of the church through harsh criticism, denunciation, and condemnation. No church judgment binds if a sinner repents. The offender must be forgiven and comforted. The request sent to God in prayer will be done according to God's will. In regard to the presence of Christ in the assembly of believers, it is not the multitude of believers. It is the faith of the believers that meet together in the worship of the living God. This is an encouragement to the meeting of a few. Lo, I am with you always. Matthew 28:20.